Hello and welcome back to episode 24 of Unknown to World Known Club 7. We're back with Bayern Munich, and since you were last with us, we've won all but one game, our most recent game, which was a disappointing draw. However, we are still top of the league. So as mentioned, since you were last with us, we had a win against Bayer Leverkusen 3-2, a 2-0 win against Eintracht Frankfurt, a very impressive 1-0 win against Barcelona in the Champions League, a fantastic turnaround against Leipzig. As you can see, they were leading us 2-0. And in the 78th minute, Ocampo got one back, then Hoffman, and then Lammermont in the 94th minute stole it from them. And then we had a bit of a shaky win against Union Berlin, a little bit of a rotated team, but we managed to get through it 2-1. And then we drew disappointingly 1-1 with Werder Bremen, where we were all over them and we just couldn't find the back of the net. Which means we are top of the league, 6 points above Dortmund, 8 points above Hertha Berlin and a bunch of other teams. Because for some reason 20 points is a really popular total to be on so far. And in the Champions League, we are top of our group. Bruges have just beat Celtic in their fourth game, and we're obviously about to play Barcelona now. And then following that, we have Hertha Berlin, which will be a big game in the title race. We're back with the Barcelona game. And the lineups to try and keep ourselves top of the group. We've got Kitenge in goal. The back four of Trent, Hoffman, Bakari and Henrique. Dude sitting in the middle of the wing-backs. Kolev and Tegan in midfield with Pedri in front of them. And then Ocampo and Lambermont up front together. You can see John De Luis, a player I signed at Barcelona. I think it was just before I left them, or it might have been in the January. We loaned him back for the year to, I think he was at Young Boys. We loaned him back just because we had like Fabio Silva in the team, so I didn't see that we needed him there and then. But he was one for the future, and looks like the new manager, I think it was Didier Deschamps, has a lot of faith in him, which is nice to see my old players. Although that is quite a lot of changes considering last year we played them, and there was only really the left-hand side that was different. What's this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If I conceded that goal, I would be fuming. But if we're scoring it, I'm going to take it. Claudimer just going, you know what? I like this guy as a manager. There you go. Have a 1-0 lead. As I was saying, there's Newman has come in. Ibarra. There's quite a few players there that weren't there in my time. Oh, go on, do it again. Oh my god, he has. Oh my god, he has. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm watching. If it happens once, fair enough. Twice. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm in a bit of I'm in a bit of shell shock here. That is unbelievable. They're going to try and get back into it. DeLuise on the left-hand side here plays it back to Van Gogh, and they're trying to work it through. Mackenzie gets a shot away, but he's missed a fantastic opportunity, not even getting it on target there. We are 2-0 up in the most bizarre of ways. And now Mackenzie going to try and get them back into it. It's just behind Souza, and it's gone back over to Mackenzie, who cuts inside, and Kitenge with a fantastic save at his near post. And now the ball towards the far post. Pardine is there, but Katenge does well to hold it. And we're just going to try and slow the pace down a little bit and see our way through this game. We're going to send Rao on for Henrique at left wing back. We've just had a corner there that's gone out for a goal kick. And now we've got Hoffman playing it to Kolev. And it's a poor pass to try and find Pedri. And now Gerard is breaking down the left-hand side for Barcelona. And he tries to get the cross in, and Katenge gathers it well. We're going to bring Bakari off for Fran just because of that concern over his fitness. Pedri heads down to Lambermont, who's going to take it past his man. Gets a shot off, and Claudimer forced into a very good save. And that is the last of Ngayan in this game. Pedri with the corner now. Fabio Silva heads away. So they are bringing some of the big guns on now. With Gerard. Fabio Silva's on the left foot. What are you doing to him? What are you doing to him? We're going to send Pedri off for Grunman now. As we see Gerard clearing a free kick away for a throw-in. And now we've got just over 5 minutes to go. Corner goes in and it's headed away. Grunman heads it back in, but it's headed away by Ibarra. But Rao heads to the left-hand side. Mackenzie clears it, but again it's straight back to Rao. And we're able to pass our way back through that first press. Tegan now sends it inside to Ocampo, who looks for Ditloff on the right-hand side, but not able to find him. And Claudimer catching the ball. And this time, he does get the ball upfield. Fabio Silva then tries an ambitious ball to Mackenzie and doesn't manage to find him. But Holmberg sends it in. And right, so that was offside. But you have to question Katenge there because he should be catching that ball. It was very easy for him. He seemed to just back away from it. I mean, yeah, he's well offside in fairness. But I just feel like Katenge there, it's an easy chance for him to take that ball away and deny them the chance. But it doesn't matter for us. We've won 2-0. Claudimer getting a 7.6. He's literally handed us 2 goals. I'm going to have to say a very nice victory, even if it was a bit fortuitous due to horrendous goalkeeping from Claudimer. That means we go top of the group by 4 points and we've qualified for the next round. If we can win one of our next 2 games, we also will guarantee top spot. Yes, we will. So hopefully in our next game, I think it's against Bruges, we'll claim top spot in the group. And let's go and see if we can get a bit of a stranglehold on top spot in the league. And the lineup for today, we've got Grunman coming in for Tegan. And that is actually the only change that we've got. Fran picked up a knock in training. He's on the bench, but he's got the little orange injury next to him. So with that in mind, we're going to not play him today. But hopefully we can finally get a result against Hertha Berlin, which would be lovely because it's been a while. We've had a draw against them. I think that's our best result against Hertha Berlin. The ball in behind us found Lambermont early on, and that's been missed. That's such a good chance. Okay, so Pedri now with the cross towards the far post, and Dude with his first goal for Bayern Munich, and a very important goal for Bayern Munich. And hopefully we can ride on the momentum of that goal. We're going to praise them in the hopes that that will allow us to push on and get an extra... Oh dear. That was a questionable choice. What I have tried, you may probably won't notice it on the screen because it's such a small detail and it flashes up every now and then. I'm trying Ocampo rather than as a deep line forward or a false nine as he's been previously as we go back to 1-1. Maybe I shouldn't have praised them. I'm trying as a complete forward on support in the hopes that will allow him to contribute a bit more in the attacking, because that's one thing. He's getting a lot of hold-up play, which is very nice to see. I'd just like to see him getting into the box a little bit more than he has been. I'm hoping this will be a key to doing so. Why have you done that, Henrique? That was horrendous. If you're shooting that bad, pass it across the box. There was two men waiting for it. Oh dear. Fernandez now with the cross. Grunman heads away, and Pedro's going to chase Luis out there. It's back to Fernandez, back to Luis, who a hell of a ball through for Martinez, but he misses the target. And we're going to be going in at half time. It's 1-1, but we have been largely in control of this game. So I would hope in the second half, I'm going to tell them we've been the better team, tell them to keep going. And I would hope throughout the second half we'll manage to take control of the game and get ourselves a lead, which would be very nice if we can do so. However, it is Herta coming forward here. Fernandez on the left-hand side. And he plays it off to Karatovic. Oh, that is disgraceful. The way that's fell for him there. Henrique has had a chance to put us back in the lead in this game. And now he's absolutely messed up a clearance. He heads it into Grunman, I think. And then it falls on a plate for them. That is disappointing. And we start out from the back again now. Katenje plays it out to Picari, who sends it out to Henrique on the left-hand side. He's going to come inside, plays it through for Lambermont, who puts it into an empty net. I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing there, but we found our way back onto level terms. And we are at 2-2. Henrique making up for his mistake at the back. Hasn't made up for the mistake he had when he could have put us 2-1 up. I'm just going to point that out. Still annoyed about it. We are going to make a change here. I'm looking at Kolev because he's nervous. We're going to send Grau on in midfield. And Ditloff on at right wing back in the hopes that some fresh legs on the wing will allow us to push on a little bit and maybe get that third goal. We're now at just over 10 minutes left. We're going to bring Ocampo off for Allner and see if that will result in a goal for us. Pedri's going to come and take a corner for us. Never mind. Ditloff is going to launch the ball in with a throw-in. And Lambermont was battling with someone there, but goalkeeper comes and claims it. The clearance goes straight to Dude, and Henrique picks up the ball from the tackle. Ditloff with a good crossing opportunity. Why is he gone for goal? Shoot less often. Allner is at the far post and he's put it in the back of the net. It's 3-2. And there's just under 5 minutes to go. Pedro with the cross here. I actually missed it. Hoffman heads on. And Allner is at the far post to bury it. And at this point, we are going to defend. that is a big, big moment that could be even bigger if we can just hold on now. Ditloff bringing it forward again. He gets dispossessed very easily by Luiz. And the ball forward finds Martinez, who's absolutely sprinted around his man. And Kitenge making a very important last-ditch save there. If we're going to drop to defensive, we've got moments left to hang on here. And we have done so. A 3-2 win away to Hertha Berlin. Absolutely fantastic. You can probably tell how happy I am to finally get a win against them. And it is a big win that sends us 11 points clear of them at the top of the table, 8 points clear of Hoffenheim. But I can't help but feel I've got to look at Hertha Berlin as my biggest challengers normally. And 11 points now we lead them by. If we can keep up this form, we could be on the way to a Bundesliga title. And, of course, we're also through in the Champions League. So, some very, very good form for us here. Let's go and have a look when we're coming back for the next episode. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll come back for the Dortmund and Köln game. So that's only 3 games away. But that then means we can then get those 2 out the way and come back following the winter break and the transfer window. So we'll have a small update in the next episode and then a bit of a bigger gap to the following one. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit like down below, comment if you think this is the year we finally win the league, and subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.